What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. Hit the join button and become a member. Wow! Well, members get exclusive content. Hit the bell icon on my channel so that you'll receive a notification every time that I drop a video, and you can go and check the video out. Leave a like, leave a comment if you support the Go Up movement. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Let's get into it. You know, they've been doing these hood vlogs, taking y'all to different neighborhoods in Los Angeles, but they've been all over the world, really, in Seattle, Chicago, what have you, Southside gangs, North End gangs, so forth and so on. And I'm going to get into this hood vlog with the Trouble Gangsters. I know them personally, a lot of them, and the reason that I'm going to get into some of these hood vlogs is not to glorify gangs, just so we're clear. I'm also going to get into a couple of Hoover vlogs as well. But just so that you'll know what you're up against when you're talking about peace. And, you know, some of these people are against peace. Some of these gangs are against peace. It's understandable. Black people and black gangs have been indoctrinated for centuries, for decades and generations, taught to hate one another. And so it's going to take some work, you know. After generations of this and centuries of this self-taught self-hate, it's going to be hard. It's not going to happen overnight, you know. And so are Los Angeles gangs different from Seattle gangs? Are Chicago gangs different from LA gangs? You will find in a lot of these vlogs, they really doing the same thing, just hanging out, smoking, dissing other hoods, dissing the opposition's hood. But let's get into it. But again, I just want to make it clear that my reasoning for this is just to give you some insight for the viewers, for those who may not know, into the gang culture and what it is that you and I are up against if we're talking about peace amongst the people. We're going to have to go through a lot to get there. But let's get into the Trouble Gangsters, who are a gang, a Crip gang that are allies to the Hoovers. And they are a very formidable gang, a very strong gang. They used to be taggers. They used to just tag up on walls. They was not gangbangers at first. And then it turned into some other stuff. And they are, again, a very strong group. I personally have people from Trouble. My cousins are from Trouble. And so let's see what the Troubles are all about. Welcome to the Trouble Gangsters.
Every shit ain't my voice.
As a kid, seeing dead bodies, man, and it made me want to go terrorize something.
It might not be a lot of us in the day. You hit that unit.
Where you gonna take it to?
Hey, get the O out.
They shot the nigga, man. They shot him.
What you doing? I can't get no money, brother.
They was trying to say I murdered somebody.
Today was a very eventful day in Los Angeles. Helicopters, dirt bikes, standoffs, police shootings, but nevertheless, some real good game that you can only find on the most authentic and raw street journalist platform, the Real MVP TV. None but Trouble. But you probably know them as the 5-1 Troubles, a small but active set out here in South Central from 51st Street and Hallead between Western and Vermont Avenue. Now, the 5-1s weren't your typical Los Angeles gang that started from policing your own community. It was a group of taggers. And as harmless as that sounds, being a tagger in the 80s and 90s was often just as intense as being in a gang.
Previously non-violent graffiti taggers turning to the gun.
Is it worth killing somebody for?
Yeah.
Come on, they get in the way. You're gonna be a tagger, you can't show weakness.
In spite of the constant threat of violence from other taggers and gangs, and the possibility of getting busted,
Right there.
most taggers say they intend to stay with it, at least while they're young.
The same way we see gangs fight for turf and notoriety, they were the same way, but more through their art. and a little bit of violence. Sprinkle a little bit of that crack epidemic dark cloud, and you can see how fast things turn dark.
And spending more and more time at funerals. 22 LA taggers have been killed and dozens more wounded in shootouts with other crews.
My homie Sorrell, when they kill him, they pull out the gun to his head. They say, you better not say Kato is. What do you say? Kato is to the heart. You know what I mean? That's how we earn respect.
And to this day, you still see the heavy influence of tagging on the culture out here. Almost everywhere you look in Los Angeles, you'll see tagging, used to often mark what gangs are in the area, and just as often what gangs are not welcome in the area. Now, it would seem crazy that a tagging group could go full-fledged gang, but when you look at the similarities, is it really? And during this time, the 5-1s had members from all over.
Before it was that, everything was just Crip. It don't matter where you were from. People, family, and all that. So it's like, it all became a sad story.
But as the gang culture grew, nothing but Trouble was put in this position to figure out where do we fit into the chaos. And many more established gangs tried to get them to turn over, but at the end, they ended up flipping Gangsta Crip, often referred to as baby Hoovers or the Hoovers' cousins. Now don't be mistaken, they're not Hoovers, but they locked in like they Hoovers, and they'll tell you that they self.
Fuck what you saying, Trub versus the same gang. I know some trades in the A, they on the same page.
Now today, we're lucky enough to get the full spectrum of the environment. Parlay with some real OGs, some YNs, giving us the clearest and the most real-rounded look into the 5-1s. Signed to the streets. Y'all see we in the 5-1 Trouble. It's looking a little festive today.
It's a whole lot of going on, man. It's your boy Westside Traffic, man. We're in the trenches. It's always crazy around here. What's up, bro? See what I'm saying? Also, we gotta be careful too. Always peachy like that. Yeah, man, this wall right here, man, as y'all can see, it got hit up. I'm trying to encourage my young niggas to stop hitting up on the wall. This check got so much history, bro. It's time to that. You feel me? If you gonna do something or anything, I encourage y'all niggas to go to school. I'm not finna tell nobody to go out there and do bad. I overcame a whole lot of shit. I just beat life. This gotta stop. Standing on business. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's on that wall, man. You feel me? You feel me? This what it is. But we're not doing that. I'm sure I got something different. This shit feel right.
That's cool that OG dude really made young dude just be talking. That's what a lot of young don't understand. A lot of just be talking and don't be about nothing they say, and it be the same. That's why the cycle gets repeated. So it's cool to see that a nigga actually got the respect. They ain't fighting them or nothing. They paid over they better. Change. You gotta start somewhere.
Some shit going on. Regular. Welcome to the land.
I know you said you was fighting life. If you don't mind me asking, what did you do?
They was trying to say I murdered somebody. So I was up in there fighting for 2.5 years. And they came to the conclusion, you know what I'm saying, that I was innocent.
Why the police down there? Everybody trying to find out too.
I know the situation that took place at hand, I didn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I still remain silent. But if you know you didn't do nothing or have nothing to do with it, and I'm pulling you talking about something that you don't know nothing about.
So we walking through 5-1 now. Something going on.
Okay, so clearly the OG though, walking with the drink, with the braids in his hair, he has a good head on his shoulders at first glance. Because he said if anything, he would encourage the youngsters to stay in school, and he has them out there painting over the gang graffiti, trying to clean up his neighborhood.
Left dude back there, like you said, beat a body and all this other shit, so you know he ain't trying to be around no police, they trying to around. So, I'm feeling.
Come out with your hands up, put down all your weapons, and cross your command. Anyone at 714 West Mississippi.
They talking at that motherfucker too.
Surrounding, come out with your hands up.
It's crazy. What they got going on? What happened?
To be honest, I don't know. Apparently it's on the other block. That's where everything's going on, on 56.
Fine, just stay on that side for me, please.
I can't go down the block?
Quickly. You wanna go? But just stay away from
If you don't mind me asking, what happened?
Not right now, hold on.
Not right now, okay.
Bro.
Such your buddy, MVP.
Cuz, nigga took shit. That's nice to
Meet you.
What about nothing?
Man, what's the deal?
MVP.
We on camera?
Yeah.
Man, we on Slauson and Fig, you feel me? In the 5-1 Trouble, it's 5 Deuce Hoovers.
I know they used to say the 5-1s and the Hoovers and the same shit a little
Yeah, it's
bit.
basically the same shit, you feel me? Same gang, yeah, homies. We all 50 Gangsta Crips, you feel me? Same there. We not Hoover. Yeah, we not Hoover, but we like similar. We something close.
It is. Now this right here, it's the 5-9s, but this still all the 50s. It's all the sets, all the 50s right here.
Where you from? Yo.
What did y'all do?
Vlog, my nigga Barney.
Vlog?
Yeah, it's a vlog. It's going on YouTube.
You know what?
Yeah. What's today's interview about? Shit, nothing. Just a little hood vlog. You think?
Daddy, that way. You on the set.
Fly in the coop, but I need some more. Your antics make me bored, cause I just came around to say
A couple of them dudes look pretty young, man.
Open like the market.
Pretty young.
Hey, hurry up!
Here we got El Senior Fat right here.
Yeah, moving crib, yeah.
See, my boy.
It's all the same shit.
Subscribe. F. Moving.
It's like,
Yeah, other side,
this
nigga. Yeah, West Side Kid.
This like,
Talk about be out, we be out.
nigga grew up right here. Dead homie.
It's that time for me, ain't got to worry about nothing. I heard that multiple times.
Yeah, when I first went to the county jail and I've been fighting time back to back, all these OGs always told me, don't worry about nothing, man. You gonna be all right, don't worry. And I got tired of hearing that. But then after beating cases, doing this, doing that, and then I fell back up in there amongst younger than me, and they going through hard like I was during that time. So I'm like, man, don't worry about nothing. And that's like self-motivation. It's faith. Don't worry about nothing that you have no control over. You feel me? You only can do so much. Leave that up to God. Don't worry about nothing, man. Self-motivation. That's it.
Get the hound out. What's going on?
All right. What's going on, King?
Oh, they got him.
They trying to say allegedly, you know, he shot at the neighbors. So yeah, the police, I think that's the dude they was looking for. They got 2 other people in the back.
Shit, live on the scene, they said the Migos got into it with the neighbors. They get shot at the neighbors or whatever.
You guys see me back, okay?
Now they taping the street off. He must be. Might be a shootout.
Yeah, because they ain't apprehended no other suspects.
So they finna get active.
Yeah, they finna try to kill somebody. Y'all. You know, that's their thing.
Cause they definitely, if they get cracking, it's active.
Because you'll be surprised, nigga, get the busing. You shooting that thing, your ass gonna get hit. Yeah. They don't be playing when some niggas gonna be like, fuck that, I ain't going back to jail, they get a lot. You gotta think it like that. This been happening a lot lately.
For real?
Hell yeah.
Oh, come on, let's go over there. We in the worst spot, but
get the busing. You gotta get love.
Come on, let's get the better angles. Since we here at the intermission, what's the craziest you done seen growing up over here?
Growing up as a kid, seeing dead bodies, man. When I seen it happen, when a person just left my house and I went to actually see it, it f***ed me up because this is the person that I fucked with. That was the first time I cried. I never cried at no funerals, no nothing as a kid growing up. But when I see one of my homies get killed, I cried, bro. That's when reality set into my head. And it made me want to go terrorize something, you feel me? Just saying that, it made me want to go get revenge, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad to say, man, like that is like, it's unnormal to us until it happens to you. It can happen to anybody else, but let it happen to somebody you know, it's gonna be way different. I lost a lot. Being in jail, I lost homies and homegirls. After a while, it's overwhelming. But you gotta be the man and stand on your own. Don't lose your mental.
So, in Lost Gang.
So he said it all right there, and that's the thing about gang culture. You know, you see one of your homeboys unalived. He said it made him want to go terrorize something, made him want to go seek revenge. And that's why it's all of these back and forths, all of these retaliations. And it never stops until someone stops it. There's always going to be a back and forth. You know, but look at this. Police everywhere. This is gang life. This is gang culture. Wake up and there's no peace in your neighborhood. No peace. You're under the gun immediately. From the time you wake up until the time you go to bed. What kind of life is this?
The Los Angeles. It's a Catholic depiction of a civilization that we didn't get to learn ourselves. We educated by someone else. Tell on your mama. She whoop you for not reading the book. No, little Jimmy, you got a little problem. You gone stay home. We got a check coming, okay? Now this child is confined, so prison meant nothing to this child. Prison didn't have even a place. Look at our school. You gotta walk into school and walk up under a, what if my child, PSD, everybody in Los Angeles have it. But you wanna go get an SSI check to a people that you have put in prison, in their mind, in their lifestyle, they can't own nothing, buy nothing, receive nothing, give nothing, get nothing. You know, so in the end of the script, it's always something going on against the people that say they together. If black people, give it up, man. Give it up. Give it all back to the devil where it come from. Let God be the choice that you make.
This our little liquor store and my shit. They make us pay them.
That's so trouble, what?
The odds be coming to tagging and shit at 2 in the morning. Nigga ain't even see that.
Tag on the floor, nigga. Tag on the floor. Yeah, nigga, come on, they know. They see it. Yeah. They see it. It's the land. Damn.
For sure, gangland.
Fuck, nigga, tell them niggas get back for hard head. He really the youngest out of them all.
Yeah, he the youngest. He the youngest nigga from the set.
Yeah. Nigga been doing this for like 11 years. Nigga been out here, bro.
How old are y'all?
Yeah, I was 17. Nigga started. Nigga jump off the porch at 11 years.
Cuz started since 10 years old. We was all young kids.
Everybody right here got put on. They was young.
What made y'all want to be from the set?
On 50s being around it, growing up around.
Cuz was growing up around me.
Sometimes
it really just be
like
in
all my brothers from the set, on the set, so I knew I was gonna be from set regardless.
He knew he was gonna be from the set.
Nigga, whole family from here.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but
this your nigga whole family from here. Nigga grew up right here and everything.
Yeah, that's what the main thing.
Might get you a bottle for a dub,
Everyone who hates ads will be using this Chrome extension by 2025. I feel like I just found a Google cheat code. This Chrome extension lets you block ads or...
Yeah, everybody in here.
This shit seems kind of crazy to me. Very senseless. I mean, these are from some very young dudes. They don't know anything about gangbanging, what gangbanging was originally for. There should probably be some other troubles out here representing their hood in this hood vlog instead of these dudes that look like they 10 years old. For real. Even though they got the OG right there, though. They need him right there to balance this shit out.
You gotta come support my
you on camera?
Yeah, I gotta come right here, bro. Every time y'all 51st and Finn come, bring your ass to Coco. And
we finna go to the park. It's right down the street.
Oh, hold it.
Dixon Park on 50.
These like little apartments though.
Whole lot of trophies outside. Everybody right here, trophies.
It might not be a lot of us in the damn homies. Unit with us, no.
Okay, you get that unit. Go ahead, get up.
We swapping up.
Back then, when I was younger, I wasn't thinking. I was just on go. Anything happen, it's a chain reaction. I'm going, boom, boom. But now I sit and analyze and I think more.
Hey, where you guys going?
To my car.
No.
Stay down there. I'm going to my car.
Yeah, there's a dude with a gun. If you happen to walk by and you get hit, responsibilities all on us.
Come on.
You look.
He's just talking about what you're not otherwise from doing very
Let's stop talking about the yeah. If you want to go that way, we'll take it. We'll take it as far as it goes.
Where you gonna take it to? And there's somebody over there with a gun. How you gonna take it? Where you gonna take it to?
Get off the sidewalk. Go inside.
Where you gonna take it to? Where you gonna take it to?
Little skirmishes. It's kind of crazy though when y'all really pay attention. This shit's so normal to everybody. We just the real MVP TV.
Shoot it to me.
Make sure you shoot it to me. I'm gonna share your content, bro. Let's stay in touch. Can you follow me? 1 million hits. 1 million hits. 1 million hits.
Appreciate you, sir. You too. As I was saying, this shit's so normal to us. It's kind of stupid because
everything be normal.
We all just outside ready to watch a shootout casually. Could get hit, somebody might lose their life, but it's just so desensitized to it. It's not real. It's real, but it's not like you ain't really tripping like that.
Yeah, it's want to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like a different feeling. It's gonna happen, and everybody gonna go about their life, and it's just regular. When it's really a crazy situation, police standoff. Excuse me.
You know what happened?
Somebody had a gun or something. They got into a little shootout. So the police, that's what they doing now. Y'all safe. And especially nowadays with the internet, we see so much death and murder on our phones and shit on a daily basis. Regular is way more regular. Like, we're very desensitized to death. I see somebody die every single day.
Because he know back in the day that it was really no 5-1.
Right.
It was Trouble was a tagging game.
Right.
You remember when they used to tag on the building? They wasn't about violence and gang banging. I've been in the 50s all my life, born and raised, 54 years old, October the 14th. My sister was from Trouble tagging gang. They was taggers. They wasn't gang bangers or none of that. It just transitioned over into that family members hanging out.
Let's get this money, man.
And all of that or whatever. But for me, I would say when it comes to the neighborhood and positivity, it's like finding things for kids to do. Because when we honestly grew up, me and Red Jr., we had arcades on 54th and Hoover. We had places that we can go and play video games, Centipede, Pac-Man. They had that for us.
What's the future?
And it needs to come back.
That's the key.
It needs to come back.
It originated from my section from the 4 trades. 4 trade Hoover started it in line with like the 9 douches. And like I said, my gang came from a tagging gang. We was taggers. We wasn't no gang. We was like new to this shit. The whole mission was it was a community thing, but it went too far when people started getting killed and stuff like that, and people holding grudges on other hoods. And the crazy thing about it is that we all know each other. Before it was that, everything was just Crip. It don't matter where you were from. People, family, and all that. So it's like, it all became a sad story.
What could turn a tagger group into a full-fledged gang?
When they start losing their homies to fellow gang rivals or to another section or another tagging group, they eventually seek for like revenge or for more support. And as far as from my hood, people was trying to make us be from this hood. Cause we, you know what I'm saying, the 6 O's was trying to make us be under them, you feel me? It was people from 6 O's, from MBT, people from 40s, people from Harlem, people from BPS, people from Bloodstone Villains, everywhere, bro. Was from MBT, nothing but trouble, before we turned the gang. And when we start turning the gang, they're like, hey, well shit, I stay over here. I can't turn that gang. I stay over here with you. So they eventually, everybody started branching off and going to where they used to stay at, where they stayed at. So emerging, people were like, all right, if I turn the gang, then I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna go where I stay at.
Does it make more sense?
Exactly. It's the youth. The youth need to know that, bro, we really care about y'all. And for some of y'all OGs who misleading them to do the opposite, you will be handled accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, because karma's some of these OGs out here ain't never did in their life, bro.
You're not over the game because this is what's in you, but you over it. Like, for me being an out-of-towner, when I see like a young dude that get put onto this set, like a young kid, to me it's kind of like a weird feeling because...
Yeah, I like him. I like OG, you know. He's already said a few things positive in this here video. You know, as long as he's walking it, as he's talking it, then he's A-okay with me. He's saying, you know, for the OGs that's misleading the youth, they're going to be dealt with because karma is for real. But so he has a positive message. But I'm just noting how the helicopter is just flying around throughout this entire interview, or so far, and how the police are just everywhere on the block. 4 and 5 cars, police hanging out their cars. And this shit is just normal. You just walk into the store, you just come out of your neighborhood, and this is just what it is. Babylon. Shit, who the fuck wants to live like this shit, man?
I can't say nothing, but it's like I'm watching him throw his life away.
Yeah, exactly.
How does that feel for when you see that shit now?
I feel sad, bro. I'll be like, bro, you don't even know, like, you're killing yourself. You signing up for something that you don't even know nothing about. Some of these young dudes are getting put on, don't know nothing about their history, or don't even know nothing about the game. Some of these kids come from different places. Some kids come from the valley. You got kids coming from Gardena, like other places, don't know about the session that they the set that they finna join. Some of their own homies killing each other. You finna walk into a whole shootout. To a whole inside war, and you don't even know what's going on. That could be detrimental.
Nah, yeah, we like the most hated though, for sure.
Us and the Hoovers.
Us and the Hoovers on the dead homies.
Yeah, they can be trying to politic on that too. How we Gangsta Crips and we cool with the Hoovers and they see Blake. The Five Deuces is not see Blake.
Yeah, the Five Deuces, they Crips just like us.
Crips just like us. It's like a big ass community of Gangsta Crips on the dead homies, just like a whole nother land of Gangsta Crips. Nigga, you just gonna come over here, you gonna see Gangsta Crips on 5-1.
How many cards is it in like LA?
It's a few. You got the rolling card.
Yeah, you got the rolling card.
You got the tray card, the moving card. You got East Coast. Yeah, not really, cause they got 30s. They not neighborhood, but they rolling.
Yeah, they still they still be with like.
Right.
If they come over here, they get their because they not moving. They not trade time. They do.
So y'all Gangsta Crip? Are y'all moving?
We Gangsta Crip.
Yeah, we moving. We not doing no rolling.
And the Hoovers is grooving.
Stroll it up, yeah.
We push moving and grooving. Hey, get the O out, dead homies. Hey, you gonna see those a lot. Those like in the set, dead homies.
Hey, if you see them on the stop sign, just know he was in your shit, boy. You wasn't
gonna
doing
see
your
them all throughout the set on 50. This is where they got put on that.
We walking down, they say, look, what's the code? We trying to beat him to the corner. If you beat the car to the corner, you can see what come down before you get down there, because he still got to make some weight, and you could play your hand how you play it. You got the ups already.
Always walk on this side. You can't never be walking on the side with the cars coming behind you.
You got to come up the oncoming traffic, because they can't stop. You could do it. You're going to see them before they could do anything, but if a nigga come by, they could shoot you in the back.
Especially with the police. Walking, you got to make sure the car's coming to you when you haul them.
You got to be able to see. You got to observe when you walk.
That's so crazy.
So like right here, no car came down this main street right here, because it's about a block or two down. Then it came down, it'd been known already where you could cut you off, but then cut it off, so really it's gotta watch. Unless they did a whole 4-block thing and they waiting on right there, which some niggas will do, because they'll put you in a trap. Yeah, I can't never really say you always safe though.
West Side.
Yeah, get the car out. Hey, get out the car though.
They shot the nigga, man. They shot the police. Shot a nigga, yeah.
And that's from the little standoff. They was waiting. It took a minute though. So I could see that police standoff, nigga. They ended up shooting him. They got tired standing up for niggas. What was your first situation where you had to really go put in your own work, do your own thing? And were you ready for that, or was it scary, or was you forced into it? Cause
to be honestly, I pumped myself up to be ready for it. I had to psych myself out for it. And I was deeply probably scared, you know what I'm saying? But being off of pills and shit like that, you know, some niggas need pills to be Superman. I had to pump myself up because I know that ain't no guarantee that I'm finna go back home or make it back home. It was like a mind thing with me. I had to overcome a certain fear that I had with that shit. And I'm like, you know what, I gotta go hard. And I had to go hard.
Were you more scared of losing a life or the reality that you might take a life?
Both. I've been thinking about. Cause the reality is both. You can end up getting killed or end up killing somebody. And the shit is crazy. You out there killing innocent people. Some people ain't got nothing to do with that. And a lot of times we go out for people are tired and they ain't even got nothing to do with it. And here go one of my OG partners that helped me with a lot. This man ain't never told me to do nothing wrong in my life. You know, he give me the Bible. He's a leader. That's leadership. That's leadership.
Two Bibles.
And he one of the coldest dudes I ever met. But you know what? He stand for righteousness. He ain't no give a nigga Bibles, bro. He don't want to do the same shit that he didn't have to do or do this. He want niggas to overcome that mindset. And he taught me that. That's why I come over here.
In America, the black man has to be careful because they're allowing illegal people to come in. And you can't get mad at them for that because they want a different life. But they're coming in and they're supplanting because evidently we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. And I heard several other people that spoke before me on the economic part and so forth. But we also know that it's been Black Wall Street, it's been Rosewood, and a period of time in this country right here where white supremacy has reigned, to where when we have went and set up our own economies in different cities and in different states and whatever, these towns were burned down. What in the Greenwood district of Tulsa, Oklahoma? Where's the reparations for that? This country, they say they don't owe us, but they won't admit to all the crimes, atrocities that were done to us here to keep us in a third person or a third-rate person existence after having us under slavery for what? Over 300 to close to 400 years. So how could anybody even figure out how to even be on equal to when they even had the Freedmen's Bank and stole all that money? Nobody talks about that. They could give reparations to the Japanese that were held in internment camps, well, concentration camps. But what about and what was it, the Devil's Peach Grove, where the Union Army made a blockade and blocked the black people in, and they just starved and died and everything. They had a concentration camp here for black people. This whole country was a concentration camp for black people. No one wants to identify it as such now. But if you ask me anything and all about what's going on, even for the youth and all that, what have we given them? What have we given them in the excesses too? Because black people have made strives to get into a higher economy to the point that if black people for 1 year stopped buying Mercedes and put all their money together, they could build their own car, have their own car building company. Just like other people do. They create for themselves and so forth. But we have to learn that. That's what I heard in the nature of what I even had a prayer that, God, give me something of wisdom to say that could make a change, and you would have to have a change in yourself. First of all, I'm 66 years old, and every day I'm learning something new about myself. And I believe that a good change has happened to me, regardless of what anybody thinks. I mean, I've lost so many people. I've lost family to the streets. Never to go and do any retribution, because I wanted that chain to be broken. I didn't want what my suffered through. I didn't want, because my even said, don't make nobody's mother go through what I'm going through.
All my history is violent, guns and robberies, murders, and all kind of shit. Yeah, I do wish I could take some of that shit back. I wish I could go back to just be myself, to just be a regular, funny guy that I was. What's up, cuz?
Good. Got your little video going on.
Oh man, just doing some little document.
Yeah, was you in there?
Yeah, we just got off work.
No, I was finna go to work, but the bus running late like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, so I wish I could take a lot of shit I did back, bro. It would make me feel more alive. Not saying I don't feel alive, but now I'm in this situation to where I had to go through them stages in my life. It built me and it built my character to who I am today. Some of it was meant for me to try to change somebody else's life if I could help them. If I could give them some game, give them some pointers. This shit ain't for everybody.
It's not for nobody.
It wasn't even for me. I just thought it was. I thought I needed this shit. I didn't need this. It was a trap, bro. It was a setup.
How deep were you? 1 through 10?
I was 10. I was full-fledged all the way. I was head first. I wasn't thinking about nothing. I was really head first. Anytime there was something happening or going on, I was right there. Every time. It's one of the worst motherfuckers things that can happen to you, because people fail to realize when you actually join the game, it's over for you. It's over.
All right, so that's it, man. That's the hood blog for the Trouble Gangsters. I don't know. As you can all see, just a bunch of young dudes, very young, should not be gang banging, can't protect themselves, much less anybody's hood, misguided, misled, and some of these dudes, some of these OGs need to be ashamed of themselves. Got these youngsters out here like this, man. It's ridiculous. Knowing that nothing good is going to come of it. But next, I'll take you to the Hoovers and show you why you should not be over there either in broad daylight or late at night. There's no cover. In the meantime, stay free, people.